Blessed be all of my Aries people out there, sun, moon, and rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week starting February 24th, 2025. And just a quick reminder, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, whether it's a live appointment or a video report, head on over to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on and around the 27th, well, the new moon in Pisces is beginning to stir up some really important opportunities for new beginnings, fresh starts, and commitments for the next 2 weeks, all centered around some kind of old dream, old desire, or maybe old wish that maybe you've not really been able to grant yourself. Now, this could be something where an opportunity from the past, a secret opportunity, or a shortcut is going to be opened up to you, or there could be some very special reconnect going on from the past with maybe some old connection, resource, or maybe a road or path that could be helping you to, again, bring something into the present or back to life or reconnect yourself where you maybe lost touch before. On the 1st, we've got Venus turning retrograde in Aries, your sign, and this is going to be an influence that lasts all the way up until the 27th. And I'm not going to lie, Venus retrograde is my most hated retrograde. And if you know me, you know I try with all of my retrogrades. But with Venus retrograde, I'm going to need y'all to be extra careful, especially when it comes to situations around deception, fakeness, and reactionary drama. Venus is retrograde in your sign, and so there could be some issues that come up during this period where your most personal roads, the things that you're trying to take care of for yourself, your personal goals and your personal ambitions need to be more carefully guarded and protected, and even people that you might be trying to share in that kind of stuff with need to be more carefully vetted. Venus retrograde always challenges us to see how smart we are when it comes to knowing the difference between the aesthetic and the authentic, and you want to make sure that you are vetting people based on their smarts and what they can prove, not what they can present. So that is what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Aries, here is your tarot traffic. And it looks like this week, for your big spiritual theme or your big focus, you have the Hanged Man in reverse. And the Hangman in reverse is all about things starting to pick up with activity after a period of maybe downtime, a period of a pause. It could prove to be a fairly busy week for you, but also at the same time, a lot of things that maybe once got held up or once got frozen once upon a time, or were forced to wait once upon a time to go through a bit of a chrysalis phase or whatever, are now getting a chance to actually be carried forward. So be prepared. A lot of things that maybe got put up on a shelf once upon a time, coming off that shelf this week. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Six of Wands in reverse. Now, the Six of Wands in reverse is indicating some kind of backpedaling or reversal that could be going on this week. This could be something that is either good news or this might not be good news. It's a very neutral card. A lot of the times with the Six of Wands reversed, we see good news in the form of something that maybe we wish didn't happen that already happened, or something we don't want to see happen that was supposed to happen, getting maybe canceled or taken off the table or reversed, and that's a good thing. But that can also play out the same way with things that maybe we were kind of happy about, or things that maybe we were excited for. Whatever the case is with the Six of Wands reverse, just keep in mind that it's better off this way, however it maybe feels when it shows up. You know, we don't always know everything about everything, and sometimes this card can show up where we need to be okay with letting something rewind a little bit. For your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Swords reversed. And here's an example of a really good reversed card because it looks like there's going to be some kind of alleviation going on around some kind of situation where maybe you or somebody you care about has been going through a lot of duress. The actions or maybe something that comes forward from a friend or a relative or an important contact are going to either be dispelling something that has been causing trouble, or maybe even turning off something or ending something that has been maybe a source of fear, or giving answers to a situation that has been, again, very confusing and stressful as well. Whatever the case is, with the Nine of Swords reversed, again, we see alleviation. For your challenge this week, you've got the Ten of Wands upright. The Ten of Wands is indicating a lot of busyness going on here, and likely something that could be good or have a payoff, but we have to manage what's on our plate well. Sometimes this card can show up where we are actually achieving some kind of good success, but if we're not careful, it could become unwieldy. So just make sure that you are not biting off more than you can chew with a lot of activities or maybe even big projects this week. The Ten of Wands is still a good card because we are seeing a very successful week. But again, how much can we handle? How much can we hold with both hands? We need to be able to make sure that nothing slips out or that we don't accidentally, again, mishandle a few things. And for relationships, when it comes to love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Ace of Wands reversed. And this week, there could be something coming up with a partner or a significant other where you might observe that a fire is going out a little bit. They might be losing a bit of steam, momentum, or enthusiasm for something that maybe has been a pretty regular thing for them. Sometimes this card can show up where they're not really as happy, or maybe they're more disenchanted rather, with maybe something going on with their job, something going on with their social life, or maybe an activity that they once enjoyed. And there is going to be a need for some way to bring a new spark for them, because I feel like this is not necessarily something that has to affect you. But at some point, with the Ace of Wands reversed, this could be also good for the relationship and for both of you. And for those of you who are single or are available to new people, the Ace of Wands reversed is indicating you might be meeting somebody that, could be in a place like this week. And so, I wouldn't raise my expectations super high for a lot of fast jolts, but it may be something that does need to be kind of maybe explored over time. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.